Hello? Hello? Oh, wait, is that it? Did that do it? Alright. Chat, hello. Hello? Alright. Hello, Coco. Yeah, we're late. Oh, Pierre's here. Oh my god. Alright, yeah, Pierre's a little bit drunk. Maybe not like drunk, I'm buzzed. I'm not drunk. I don't want to worry people. I am well below the legal driving limit. But I have had a single alcoholic beverage. I have a story of stories tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Give me like 5 minutes. Holy shit. I will, like, I don't even know where to begin. Here's a prediction. I would feel lucky if I were you guys. Give me like 5 minutes. I will be right. Oh my god. Like, what? I don't even chat. I literally can't. I will be back. Like, on God, I don't even know what to say about today, if I'm being totally honest. I didn't even expect 30% of the outcome that we had. Like, today was supposed to be an impromptu, like, unplanned, kind of like, yo, let's do something because nothing's happening type shit. And instead, it turned into most likely one of the most eventful evenings of recent memory. I don't even know what to tell you, chat. Good evening. Happy 4th of July after the 4th if you are on the West Coast. Or sorry, if you are on the East Coast. If you're on the West Coast, it is still technically 4th of July. Happy 250 years of wackiness. I look forward to the downfall of yet another empire that lives to be about 250. Chat, I have had all of a single Long Island iced tea, further proving to myself that not only does HRT reduce my tolerance to alcohol, but also that I quite literally have the tolerance of a fucking basic white bitch at this point. Hello. Added permitted term gay. Thank you, Mel. Happy 4th of July to everybody here. Hello, Lucy. Hello, Suzu. Hello, you, Mises, Mel, and Val. Hello to Z, and Claire, and Toto, and Poke, and everybody else that might be lurking. Coco, I think we already said hi. But hello again, Coco, if I did not. I am so happy to see you guys. I have a fantastic night to tell you guys a wild fucking story, and I don't really even know where to begin. So, I decided that with the holiday that I should do something. I have been out of the house for the last like 6-7 hours, give or take. And welcome back, Poke. And God, I don't even know where to begin. Girls trip, yes. So you guys might know Mare, or at least have heard of Mare. She was our old mod from way back in the early before 4 times on stream. She is also, hello, Alice of the Earth. If I'm responsible, oh wait, hold on. If I'm responsible, I won't be staying long, but someone has to remind you of how cool you are. I was watching this travel vid when your notification came up, and you instantly thought of how fun it would be to cruise or ferry with you. Like, not romantical or whatever, just fun. Can we Norway, please? Alice, actually, I'm not even saying no. Norway is an interesting cruise concept. I would love to do a bunch of cruises everywhere. Hello, by the way. I quickly listened to a song. No worries, you do you. So, so here's the thing. I had a few different things happen today. I wanted to do something with the holiday. So I plan to go out with, our like old mod, longtime friend, Mare, and we went to go see fireworks because I was like, hey, I've got nothing going on. Do you want to meet up? So we went to go plan to go see fireworks. Turns out fireworks got canceled because of incoming rain. Where the fuck did my music go? Hello? Thank you. So we're getting there, we're walking. It's a whole ass fucking experience. We walk like a mile and a half, get to the spot, trying to figure out why it looks so fucking dead. And we're like, where's the fireworks show? The cops actually go, oh yeah, fireworks are canceled. We don't know about refunds. Sorry. So I'm like, oh fuck, our entire day and like all the chill plans that we had kind of out the window. Luckily, she suggested, hey, what if we went to a bar? So I was like, oh, you know, yeah, sure. Now, before the day had started, we were just wearing this, okay? We just had the top, no shawl. Just top, bottom. I wanted to stay, you know, dressed for the weather. And it was warm. But we had incoming thunderstorms. The sad thing is the thunderstorms were only like 25, 30 minutes. They canceled the whole fucking fireworks show. Now, here's the crazy thing, chat. They called them off, but the wildest thing happened. Sensing a group discount? Oh my god. It'd be so fun to go with a bunch of people, honestly, on a cruise. On God. Pure without a shawl or a cardigan doesn't multiple layers definitely suit me. Multiple layers definitely suit me. So we go to the whole thing. We're walking up. We walk this whole distance. They're like, nah, it's all canceled. Fuck. We're walking back to the car. What our plan is essentially, yo, let's like go get our shit together. I actually had broken a nail. And I was like, yo, actually, let's head back to my place for now. We'll go smoke up. I was like, I'll roll. I've got weed back at the place. And like, then we can go to the bar. She's like, all right, fine. So go back to my place. I grab my shawl. I fix my hair. I do my shit. I get my nails fixed. I have my nails back together. We are on fleek. We are fucking serving cunt. Hi, Pierzilla. Hi there, Banana. Multiple lovers does suit you. Listen, I would love to have like a big polycule. High key, 1,000 key. What is up, Drog? Oh my god, your blue is so dark. I don't know if I'm just like buzzed and high or like, did you change your blue? You're so dark tonight. Chat, I have the wildest story that is only 5% through right now. This is actually going to be like a whole like story time. So anyway, we head back. I have like the weed and shit set out. She decides to roll. She's like, yo, do your shit. I'll roll. I was like, bet, fantastic. We'll get out of here faster. My whole goal was to be back, have her back at her place. And then just be able to get back for stream. We started a little bit late, but you will understand why by the end of tonight's story. So she rolls up, we get fucking chill. And I definitely don't drive, and we definitely Uber our way over to the bar that we are heading to. So here's the whole thing. Like I said, no shawl for the fireworks. It had already rained. The temperature had dropped like 10, 12 degrees. I was like, you know what? I'm going to grab my shawl. I want to just like have an extra layer. One, I like my layers. I feel like my layers work so well with me. I feel like they complement my aesthetic. I don't know. Like literally what Mel said. Like I feel also, let's go Electros. Welcome to the Pokedex. High on Life. We actually have High on Life too. We got that given free to us. Not feeling the best. I hope everyone's doing well. Toto, I'm so sorry to hear that. Well, hopefully we'll be able to keep you at least distracted and entertained tonight. I've got a crazy story. I'm out. My head hurts so bad. Oh my god. Val, you might want to watch our VOD tonight. We got a crazy story for you. I don't think I'm making it to the end of this story. No sweat. So it's going to be an interesting one. So one that kind of evolves with time as I piece together all the things. Chat, I was overstimmed to say the absolute fucking least. Anyway. So, we roll up, we head on out. I grab my shawl. Why is Pure so obsessed with the shawl? Don't you worry. Oh, don't you fucking worry. That will come in. If there's nothing else than I am, it is a bard, all right? I am a level 20 bard with an expertise in storytelling, all right? Where other bards use musical instruments to use as their channeled focus, I tell tales. I know how to weave the perfect delivery. I fucking hate acrylic paint on canvas. Just use oil paint. At that point, pisses me off. Like, I can see it and all just, like, do better. Sure, it looks nice. Banana, I swear to God, learn punctuation. You're killing me. I had to paint a mountain thing today with acrylic paint on canvas. See, that's one sentence. It sounds like you had some trouble. Anyway, I'm sorry to hear that. If you're a level 20 bard, you could kill everyone. Don't fuck with me. Anyway, so we are, essentially, we head out on our way. Now, I'm trying to convince my friend. Girls, I know I'm new here, and thus lack a little trust, but I mean, her to Gruten? Oh, Norway Cruises? I would say, Alice, stick around long enough. And planning events and stuff like that might very well not be a complete impossibility in the near future. Stream is gonna grow significantly within the next, I would say, 12 to 18 months, as I have extra availabilities in front of me. Monetary savings, hopefully planned growth, hopefully an extra source of income based off of content creation that I am not yet expanding into, etc., etc. Hopping off. Have a good night, Toto. What up, Angel? How we doing? So anyway, we head to the bar. I am trying to convince my friend to come with me to a gay bar. There is a relatively well-known iconic gay bar in New Jersey. I think it was like less than an hour away. I wanted to go do something fun. I wanted to go do something iconic. I wanted to go to a gay bar. And I also wanted to go to a gay bar because I was like, well, people aren't gonna like fucking clock me at a gay bar and be like, oh my god, you're the trans person at, and I like vocalized this, right? I was like, I'm just saying it's gonna be weird if I go out to a gay bar, especially with like another girl. Like, people are gonna be weird. Like, the straights are gonna be weird. And she's like, I don't want to go out to a gay bar. It's gonna be like so much effort. She's like, I just want something that's like more reeled in tonight. I was like, fine. So we end up going to a different place. We go to a straight, regular, old, tavern bar type shit. Very towny, very, very, like, regular. What did the car say to the hydraulic car lifter? Don't jack with me. Oh. Poke Kid said I gotta go. No worries. I know, we started super late for people tonight. Only be here for a few minutes. No sweat, Angel. We're happy to have you. What is up, Jenna? How we doing? We're in the middle of an interesting conversation tonight. Gay bar is so nice. I want to go to another one. I've only been to one, and it was like a really interesting experience. When did you realize that Dean, Sam, and Cass are Alvin and the Chipmunks? Are they actually, Mac? That's wild. So...
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off.
That's actually crazy, Mac. We head to the Straights bar. And we sit down. Now her and I are just chilling. We're just friends. We've known each other for a while. She's known me since before transition. So like we've just always been kind of chill. We've always been good together. She came dressed average as she would describe herself. Just t-shirt, compression shorts, that's it. I came dressed in my shawl with this. This was like how I showed up to the bar. I like to show up cute. I want to be cute. And the first 10 minutes that we are there, it's fine. It's great. 35 days, let's go, Angel. Better than talking about feet in Lucy's chat. Wait, what about feet? I gotta catch Lucy's VOD, actually. I did not. Obviously, we were out. Obviously, we were out this evening. I did see she did like a surprise stream on me. I didn't even know. Until I was literally already home. Jenna doesn't like feet. It's important. You should know that. Good to know. I don't usually show off my feet. My feet might come on stream occasionally because I don't see feet as sexual. I see feet as the things that are on the bottom of your legs. But that's just me. Yeah, I definitely don't like... Oh my god, wait. So is this is reverse psychology? Never been to a gay bar. I mean, if you're not gay or at least queer, Mac, I would say there's no reason to go to a gay bar. It's okay to like feet. There's nothing wrong with liking feet. Val does. Interesting. Good to know. Not like I would use it for anything. Don't understand the feet thing. It's just the end. Listen, if we didn't have feet, we'd all look like Powerpuff Girls. Just have fucking rounded stumps. I have no audio right now, but I'm here. Hi, Lucy. Anyway, it's such a shame she's missing a crazy story. Have to go. No worries, Angel. Have a great night. Okay. Anyway. So. I mean, if that's what you're into, fine. Just don't get... Yeah, I don't yuck anyone's yum. First time at a gay bar was a medic ride along. We had to restart someone's heart because it was 2:30 BPM. Oh my god, what were they on? Oh my god. Have a great night, Angel. Hopefully see you tomorrow. I'm sorry I started so late. I had a really crazy night. We are going to upload the VOD. If you guys are interested, feel free to watch it tomorrow. Probably the most interesting yap session and moment for me. Anyway, so we get to the bar. First 10 minutes, fine. Her and I are yapping. We're chilling. We're vibing. And we end up kind of getting to the point where we're ordering food. We're settling in. We're going to have to be there at least until we finish our drinks and food. Right? First of all, starts off immediately. Weirdly enough, we get delivered a plate of fries. We're not going to say no to a plate of fries. Happy 5th of July. Happy 5th of July to you as well, Banana. They said they had pesto for lunch. Wait, what? Oh. Yeah, I bet that's why they had a BPM of 2:30. Yeah, definitely. We just eat the fries. The bartender comes back probably about 2 minutes later and she goes, oh. That's fine. I brought those to the wrong section. That's okay. You guys enjoy those. Listen, do not give me free fries if I'm not going to actually be offered to have them. That's all I'm saying. I will take free food anytime it's put in front of me. I'm constantly hungry. The only problem is I've been eating less lately because I've been like not around it. I wake up, I go to work, I work my entire job, and then eventually I go back to not eating, and it's just it's a rough back and forth, but that's not what we're here to talk about. So we start scarfing the fries. We place our order, we get our food, everything's locked in. Suddenly we hear the voice of an unknown individual that I have never met in my entire life, chat, talking to me as if I am a close, long-time friend. And they go, "What's up, ladies? How we doing?" I am filled with fear, confusion, and a sense of dread. I don't know if this is the bar manager. I don't know if this is the owner. Whoops, definitely made a mistake, and it for sure had nothing to do with how cute you are. So, yeah, Mises, exactly. So me and my friend are sitting there, and we go, "Hi." I speak. My friend is an incredible introvert. As much as, like, I tell you guys, like, I'm not great with interacting with people, I still interact with people in public like I would on stream. What up, Khaled? Oh, you are joining in right at the beginning of a fantastic story. So she goes, "I just want to say, I saw you guys from across the bar. I want to give you guys just context. This woman looks mid-40s, but incredibly healthy. She looks like swinger, like age and aesthetic, for lack of a better description. Somebody that has taken care of her body through age." Now, as I described earlier in this story, my friend came dressed down. She was not dressed to impress. She was dressed to, yeah, fuck it, I'll go have a drink at the bar. T-shirt, compression pants. Me, cute, done up. Us together, she would be the first to say before me that I was the one that was actually dressed to go out. In fact, she said that on our way back when I was driving her back to her place. And we liked your vibe. How about we let me tell this story? If you're just gonna tell literally the plot of the story, then maybe I should let you tell it. Chat, I want to clarify, this is the very first time I've been to a straight bar since transitioning. This is my first experience with the straights and the straights bar since I have transitioned and presented femininely in public. So it's my first experience with the straights. No, I'll tell the story. Honestly, Suzu, I feel like a lot of us could. Guys, I have so much story to tell, and I have the amazing, amazing stamp. I want to tell you guys in this story as it unfolds exactly when I learned her name. And I don't have a last name, chat, but the first name alone, chat, if I have ever given off the impression that I might occasionally dissociate from reality and think that we've got, like, a fucking Truman Show production agency just randomly watching us, treating every day of my life like a scripted event that I have no control over, then, like, I I don't I don't know how to use tonight's event as proof that that's not what's happening. Yeah, let Suzu Mod tell the story. Uh-huh. They have straight bars. There's so many of them. There's so many of them. The swinger hitting on you post-transition is a canon event. Is it? Well, this is going to be a wild one. Not going to lie, I'm just surprised this isn't ending in Pure being kidnapped. Why do you think I'm late? Anyway, anyway, street bar sounds lame. Listen, my friend, no, we didn't get kidnapped. I don't want to worry you guys. There's no punchline where I get kidnapped. I didn't get kidnapped. Don't worry. But okay, so she starts talking to me and my friend. And my friend is a female, okay, of the feminine variety. Oh God, fuck, where do I start? So she starts yapping with us and she comes over and she goes, I have to say, I love your like shawl that you've got going on right here. It looks so cute. Like, look at your outfit, your hair. Oh my God. She comes over just slathering me with just fucking drunken compliments. One after the other. Infatuated with me. She sees my, when I like, she compliments my hair and I go, oh my God, thank you so much. She goes, your nails. Oh my God. She goes, can I? And I'm like, sure. Like, so I give her my hand. She takes my hand, so delicate. She goes, oh my God, these are so cute. Because like, I've got like little trim on them. They're very cute in person. Anyway, this woman infatuated with me. Not quite, Mac. Not quite. So listen. You know that thing where friends will fake kidnap you to take you to the bachelor or the bachelorette party? From my limited understanding, technically that is a kidnapping. Yeah, you can't kidnap people and like take them to a secondary location. Anytime I'm uncomfortable being hit on, I switch to my distant brother voice and hit the bro stop. Nah, Jenna. So that's not what this happened. Love bombing vibes on God, actually. Pure, do you know the trans anthem? I don't, Suzu. Wait, I didn't floss. BRB still is no sweat. I do not, Suzu. Never go with a hippie to a 7. Let's say true. I mean, I'm dressed boho. Anyway, she starts slathering me with compliments, right? Not even acknowledging my friend that I came with. So then she starts to hit me with. Now, I'm just so excited to see you guys here. I think she thinks that we're a gay couple at the moment. I'm literally chat going. That is it, chat. I think I did that for a straight 10 plus minutes, okay? She is just yapping. She orders a drink. She has a guy that's also in his like mid-40s. He's like talking to her in Spanish and I don't know what he's saying, but like the bartender says he wants to buy you a drink. She's like, oh, I only do excuse me. She's like, I only do shots. He agrees to do the shot, but she goes, no, I'm only going to do it if he's doing one too. I don't know, maybe to make him equally as drunk. She doesn't want to get more drunk. She's there with her husband, by the way, apparently. And yeah, she's there with her husband, by the way. He's over playing pool while she like is low-key like crushing. It's weird. So eventually she like back and forths with the bartender. The bartender conveys to the guy. They get like a drink. I forget what she got. She got a what did she order? She ordered a keep in mind I have no idea what this woman's name is yet. She ordered a it was something interesting. It was something that it got served in like an actual cup. It wasn't like a shot. It was like a drink. But she got a free drink out of it. And what happened on the Who Now? Lobster, this is a crazy story. It's going to last probably 45 minutes. Oh, The Town Inside Me? Are you literally talking about Basket's fucking theme song? As if that wasn't on my transfemme playlist that I was listening to consistently when I definitely was still cis and not struggling with my, my own gender and identity at all.
I'm the one to blame.
Not today, Satan. Not today.
Was it hard? But I didn't hate it. I did not even like it. I've been patient, but it was bearable. I've had the gray haze for a long.
Yeah, I know the song. What up, Ben? Yeah, we're talking about Basket's theme. Granted, I never get hit on by cis women, just dudes, guys, and bros. Yeah, this was I got hit on by a cougar. So, anyway, so she goes and she's yapping. She's talking about all these things. And then she goes, all right, I'll be back. I'm getting pulled away by my husband. I'll be right back. She leaves. Goes back to the pool table. I turn to my friend and I go, and this is why next time we go to a gay bar when I ask to. Because at a gay bar, I'm not the only fucking trans person they've ever met. She goes, I didn't know that this was going to happen. I go, I did. She goes, there's no way you could have known. I was like, I had a feeling. She goes, what do we do? I go, you can't do anything. She goes, how do we get out of it? I go, you don't. Only listen to the Eurobeat version. Oh, I love Town Inside Me. It's so good. And I go, we're locked in now. You know, like in like Persona, when you like pick an event, but you don't want to like stick through it, but you have to get through it, and the only way to do it is just hitting A. That's what's happened. When she comes back, there is nothing we can do but be mean. And I'm not going to be mean. Are you going to be mean? Chad, I absolutely slammed my hand. Oh, no, Ben. Dude, what? Bruh. How? I'm so sorry. I go... I was distracted. Are we talking about Sleepy? No, we're talking about the random drunk that approached me at the bar tonight. So I go, unless you're gonna be mean, I'm not gonna be mean. And if I'm not gonna be mean, there's no way that we can get through this. So we're just gonna have to sit here now. And sit there we did. I literally asked her, I was like, what you can do for me is you can set an alarm for 11 p.m. So that way, when that goes off, you can have an excuse for us to leave. She goes, okay. The woman comes back and she starts sharing her life story with me, chat. I used to be a model, you know. shows me pictures on her phone of her model days. She used to be really hot, actually. This woman was still very attractive. High key, this woman was definitely a smash or pass. Like, she was a smash. But I still have no idea what this woman's name is. Pure made a new friend. I don't know about that. Lesson learned. Don't forget where your fingers are when rushing out the door. ADHD at its finest, Bun. Back, my breath smells like strawberries. Why is that? I'm so eepy, Suzu. I mean, you can go to bed before the end of the story, I suppose. So she starts telling me everything. Chat, for the next 25 minutes, I am held verbally hostage by this stranger that I do not know. Telling me about her life. Telling me about the fact that she has a series of children between the ages of 4 and 24. She claims to be an 80s baby. Now, if you're an 80s baby, my theory about being an 80s baby means that you were not born in 87, 88, or 89. I think to be an 80s baby, you have to be born in 84 to 86, at least. So, doing the short math, this woman seems to have had, I believe she said, 6 children between the ages of 4 and 24. Starting from when our first would have been somewhere between probably 16 to 18. Once got called the F slur by a prison guard because I told him I didn't want to fuck his wife. What the fuck? Similar encounters at a bar, which is why I don't go to bars anymore. Oh, I'm going to more, Ben. This is a crazy story. Toothpaste flavor is strawberry. Ooh, fun. Too EP, but I'm contractually obligated to give Pure an hour and a half of my time. We're only at 46 minutes right now. Suzu, I'm sorry. So she's telling me about how she has... God, there were so many fucking things here, chat. So many green and red flags that I have whiplash. I have no idea what to think about this mystery woman. So she is telling me over the course of... I think we spoke to this woman for about... And by we spoke, I mean my friend and I who went there to just have a nice couple of drinks and chill and talk and socialize for a little bit on the 4th of July... sat there quietly letting this woman tell us about her life, how she just loves our vibe here. And you guys really get the vibe, you know? And some people here, they just don't get the vibe. Sometimes the vibe here is off. But you guys get the vibe. I'm not kidding. I'm not making this shit up. I'm not trying to deliver an extra story because chat, I don't need to. She sounds weird. Oh, plastered. Take a shot every time Mystery Woman says vibe. I would have been shit-faced. Especially because the drink that I had initially started with, I got myself a Long Island. I used to be able to put away 2 or 3 Long Islands before I started to feel buzzed back in my real days. Back in my fake days. Back in the male presenting days. I used to be an alcoholic. I could have 2 or 3 Long Islands. So I was like, what's 1 Long Island gonna do? I don't know if I got pretty privileged, extra alcohol. There was... The Coke was... It was added as food dye, okay? Like, it was alcohol, 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 alcohol. That was it. Floored you, didn't it? I took 1 sip and I went, oh, I'm gonna have to pace this. Chat, I've never drank a stronger Long Island in my life. I think I got extra liquor. I'm not saying anything, but I'm saying something. Oh my god, yeah. So I was like, oh, I can't drink this fast. Chat, 10 minutes into talking to this woman, I was slamming it. I ended up ordering a Coke on the side so I could chase it. So I was literally going like from my Coke, and I was just like mixing it in my mouth. If it was a dive bar, you probably got a heavy-handed bartender. It was being very heavy-handedly served to me. So I ended up talking with this woman as she started to tell me more and more and more. Her oldest son is apparently severely autistic. Her middle son apparently came out to her in chat. I still don't know if she was referring to her son that is trans as trans, or if she was referring to and is a trans woman and she should have been saying her daughter and she. I don't know if her heart was in the right place or if she was saying that her second son is gay. I could not decipher because she went, you know, with like the thing and all that. And like, he told me like, Mom, I think I'm like, you know, and I couldn't, and she goes, and then he was like, I think I might like guys too. So I didn't know if that too meant I'm trans and I'm a hetero trans woman, or if that meant like I'm gay and I like men for some redundance. I could not figure it out. Alcohol's lame, it just makes me sleepy. Oh my god, this was a wild night. Everyone knows being a woman or a gay alcohol is stronger. So that's a double whammy if you're some people in chat. Honestly though, Jenna, on God. So I'm gonna get fucked up off one drink. Oh, I got buzzed. So alcohol makes the bones hurt more? Nah, not for me. So I'm still feeling a good little buzz. So she keeps telling me, and she's like, and like, you know, I'm trying to like explain and like, I'm worried. So what I end up doing is I look around and I'm calling places and like I find a place and apparently there's like now, so, and guys, I'm explaining this not in my like ADHD, like disjointed way. I'm explaining it to you how this drunken woman said it to me. Okay. I need you to understand this isn't me piecing it together. This is me role playing this woman's delivery. She goes, and then, so like I call these places and I go and I got the number of, there's one. So there's a place, you know, like there's one place. Now, where I'm kind of from, my time. Now, I'm an 80s baby. You have to understand that. So when, like, from when I came from, drinking off of her fucking drink that this guy bought her from across the bar while her husband is behind her playing pool. As she gets more drunk, she goes, so I'm an 80s baby, you know, and like my oldest, you know, he's 24, but like this one, and then like, so he comes in and says, and then he tells me, and he's like, so this might be the thing. Her kid is I don't know. I don't know if her son is gay and just likes guys, or if her daughter is trans femme and is trans feminine heterosexual. I don't know. Trans, but you don't know which direction I'm very confused. Yes. And I never got the answer. Used to be able to drink tequila like water. Now I get through one margarita and flirty Jenna comes out. Yeah. So this whole time that this woman's trying to go through this stuff, I am going, as I am trying to use my Long Island that when I first sipped it went, oh, that's too strong. I was going, yeah, yeah, no. Well, yeah. Yeah, no, that... yeah. For 20 fucking minutes, chat. At this point, it feels like you weren't even drinking to enjoy it. You were just drinking to cope with the conversation happening. So if you guys ever see me doing this significantly long, I am usually stimming to, like, calm myself from, like, a fucking autistic, like, bring my, like, anxiety down place. I was gripping. Anyway, so, because she goes, and then, like, so, you know, and then he tells me all that, and then, so, I want to be supported, but when I, you know, so, because, third time, because, you know, I'm an 80s baby, third time, I'm an 80s baby, so, like, when I come from, you know, This is one of the red flags. Like I said, green flags sound like this woman is trying to support her child of undetermined gender or sexuality. She goes, I come from a time, red flag, where it's LGP, no T, you know. And then I start going, oh, am I in dangerous waters? Gotta do the close-up cam for these. It's honestly, my brain is crazy. Gripper, barely know her. Oh my god, shush. Grippy, cool, I guess. I don't know why it's relevant to the story of a cool... because I was literally doing this the entire time, like, out of stress. So, what's the P for? LGBT? Where's the P? Lesbian, gay... Oh, did I say P? B. See, that's when you have a friend secretly dial you and pretend an emergency came up and pay and leave. My friend was supposed to tell us that we were leaving. Sure, like how pure is trans for the pit. Yeah, no, exactly. Belle's a feet lover. I'm a silly girl. Uh-huh. Anyway, so I'm like, am I in dangerous waters or is she okay? And she goes, you are gorgeous. Immediately, like, realizing maybe she overstepped and goes, you are gorgeous. She goes, like, man, this, like, Mare is sitting next to me, looking at me the entire time, going, like, she's just looking at me going, as I keep looking at her, I'm like, she's looking at me just loving this, going, I'm glad that my friends get amusement out of my distress, but, like, oh my god. Staying awake so I can hear this out. It's honestly crazy. Never beating to feet allegations. Last bit I'll ever do. You start it once, it just becomes a thing. Someone's grippy pure, especially a woman. It's referencing a specific effectiveness of a specific body. Oh! In internet terms, it's not something that you share openly. Oh. Leave me alone. I'm just a girl. Anyway. I don't know what to say to that. Leave me alone. Anyway. So. She starts talking and rambling on and on and on about her queer child. That's all I'm going to say because I don't know their gender or their sexuality. And she's like, and I'm just worried, but I'm calling this place. And then I'm asking them, okay, so, like, I know that, like, you eventually turn into a bar, but what time is it? Because, like, what is it for, like, them? Because they're, like, 6. So she was usually, like, they, them, too. So it's even harder. Are they non-binary? I don't know, chat. So I don't know how much of an ally this woman is or how much of an ally she's going to become. Her heart's in the right place. Her delivery is horrible. But she goes, and then they're on the phone. And they go, and you're their mom? And I go, yeah. And then the person on the phone, they go, man, I wish my mom was like you and cared as much. And I go, well, I am your mom. I'm everybody's mom. You know, like, and she seemed like her heart was in the right place. And she goes, and I got to show you this one thing. You're going to love this. She goes, and then she starts to steer again into the transphobia, but accidental transphobia. She's like, you know, like, if I ever chat, oh my fucking god. So she goes and hits me, oh my fucking god. So chat, she hits me with a Jesus fucking Christ. She hits me with, now, like, I personally, you know, like, I'm thinking about it, and, like, Jesus Christ. She goes, are the straights okay, chat? She goes, you know, if I ever woke up as a man, I've thought about this before, like a lot. I want to clarify, chat. I have never once in this conversation said that I am trans. She has just made the assumption accurately and gone off this entire fucking rant. Mel just banned somebody before I even saw them. Was it just bad, Mel? Nothing are mostly because the straights are gayer than they'll ever admit. Chat, I cannot. When are the straights ever okay? I can't know. N-word and transphobia in one message. God damn. All right. Save me the fucking effort of seeing it. Thank you, Mel. So, she's a very supportive mom or very out of touch. I think both, Jenna. I think both. I think she really wants to be. I think she really wants to. It's a pretty hair color that probably made them assume. She kept going back to the hair. Like, she probably 4 different times was like, and your hair. I love the blue. And then I had it, like, pulled back for a moment. What up, Jojo? And then I went, well, actually, you know, it's actually blue. And, like, we've got the pink, but, like, the pink is starting to fade. I'm actually getting my next hair dye done next, Friday or next Saturday. She goes, can I touch it? I go, yeah, it's a little frizzy right now. And then she starts offering me hair advice. She's like, can I just say something? Cocoa oil. Thank you, ma'am, as if I don't put 72 fucking products in my hair. She goes, you and I, we got like the same hair. We do not have the same hair, chat. Her and I, we do not have the same hair. And I was like, well, yeah. She goes, what do you do to get it dyed? I go, well, I go to the salon to do this. And, you know, I spend like 10 to 12 hours in a salon chair. And she goes, oh, no. How do you even, what do you do for that time? You know what I do? Back in the day, we used to dip our hair in Kool-Aid. No. No, I will not be doing that. No, I will not be substituting my 10-hour, very meticulous hair care routine where I get like a keratin treatment mixed in full attentiveness to my hair with Kool-Aid. Yeah, for elementary school. Works for temp, but doesn't look as good. Exactly. I dyed my... Yeah, as a kid. Kool-Aid or petroleum. Either way. I get it done real. No. My hair is done professionally by an actual salon artist that, like, takes the time and effort to do it right. Anyway. She starts offering all this unsolicited advice. Take your HRT, chat. So, I'm just kind of going, oh. I don't need to say words. This woman doesn't need words. She just needs me to smile and be happy. So I'm smiling and being happy. Holy shit. Chat, so she's telling me about her indiscriminate or indescript child, her other young one, her one with autism that apparently has cancer, which, like, sad. But she barely talked about that. She's talking about how she's trying to help out her child and da-da-da-da-da. And then she randomly goes, now, you know the thing that I have a problem with gay men. I don't need to say much, chat. I go, shaving is annoying. Fire is awesome. Wait, what? Wait, who are we burning? Hey, Pure, have you considered dipping your hair in gasoline and motor oil, lighting it on fire? It could be a great alternative to your meticulous, expensive salon visits. Literally the same fucking advice. Mage said she needs an audience. On God. Oh my God. No, so she goes, you know my problem with gay men? I'm held hostage, chat, so all I can do is look at her and I know my face went... That was enough to let her keep going. And she goes, the abs. What's with their abs? How do they all just have perfectly cut abs? I don't think that's fair. I'm here now. What did I miss? I've been telling for the last hour the marvelous misadventures of this bar trip to the straight bar that I went to. Okay, like gay men have some weird thing on their side of the community, but that's like for fellow queers to... Oh, never mind. It's fetishizing. It's literally just porn fetishizing. Comes with a gay starter, but apparently just six-pack abs. She goes, that doesn't seem fair. That's where she hit me with the, you know, if I woke up as a man, I'd be so happy. You know, the first thing I would do is I'd probably just like, you know, just like right then and there. She goes, and the second thing I'd do, I would just start whipping it around. Chat, I'm not making this up. I was shocked. Awed. Fucking speechless. This is bear erasure. It really is. Not gonna lie, Pierre, you may have felt hostage, but at any point you could have looked at your watch and said, oh, look at the time. Check, please. You could have. But then I wouldn't have had this story. Well, I came out at a great time. Oh, you did. Pierre's the wrong version of social anxiety. She needs to upgrade to flee instead of fawn. I don't think I will. To impress a chick, do the helicopter. That's what she thought. She goes, I've thought about this a lot. And God, are they lucky. Talking to me, clocking me as a trans woman. She goes, God, imagine how nice it would be. I wish I could have been born as a guy. Ma'am, are you coming as this woman of 6 children in your are you trying to get me to tell you it's okay to be a trans man? Like, I'm not here to do that. I was here to have a nice fucking night out with a friend of mine and have a couple drinks and catch up on a fucking 4th of July. I didn't need to be your trans therapist. Is this my transphobic egg that I cracked IRL? I'm not even done with this story. Oh my God, it's wild. Again, I say this. Oh, so you got clocked, hit on, got the I'm an ally because I know a queer person bit, and then gave you her life story along with the getting the swinger routine. Yeah. I really got her vibe. This is IRL. Let's hear her out. Let's hear. This is IRL. Let's hear anyone out. Listen, I can't say no to people in real life in an easy fashion. And this woman meant well. And I might have very well been one of her first real the transes out in the wild. So once again, I found myself in a situation. Being the first interaction of transes is having to be a good example. Now, I will say, every, 5 minutes, this woman complimented me on how beautiful I am, and she hugged me, and she was all over me, and she goes, oh, I just can't stop hugging her. She is so beautiful. Look at you. You're just gorgeous from head to toe. She was so nice. Yeah, I didn't think about the swinger routine until after I was done with this encounter, but you guys might very well be right. So she starts talking about how great it would be if she was born a guy, but you know, it is what it is. That's life, right? Ma'am, you can be trans if you need to be trans. You can be I know you have children. You can be trans. You can be their dad. But that's just not, it's just not me. I didn't go out to crack an egg tonight. I went out to have a drink. This is one thing, chat. If you see me at TwitchCon, please don't use that as our opportunity to make me crack your egg. Please just have a drink with me and then hit me up in DMs on Discord like 3 days later, all right? Let me get home. Let me get unwinded. Let me get unraveled. And then you can come out to me. Please, like, let me drink. If you guys have already come out and cracked pre-meeting me at the bar at TwitchCon, awesome. If you guys are choosing that as your moment to come out, please do not. I just want to drink. You guys can come out. You just don't need to come out to me while I've got a drink that I'm trying to fucking drink. No, I'm coming home with you. I mean, that's also excessive. I mean, that'd be better. Come that at that point. Not the grammatical transitions. Ma'am, can be any less affirming and somehow out of touch at the same. Literally. If I see you at TwitchCon, I'm hitting on you. I mean, yeah. I mean. Yeah, I'm just looking for people to split a fucking Airbnb with, you know, whatever. Well, there goes my TwitchCon pledge. I'm coming out to you at TwitchCon. Everybody's just gonna fucking insist on coming out to me at Twitch. All of us coming out to, I would be raging. Oh my god. Anyway, so as this woman's telling me about how great it would be to come out, or how great it would be if she was born a man, but she can't be a man, and oh, you know, they must have it so great. She goes, now the bathroom thing. Here's where I stand with the bathroom thing. Yeah. Yep. I need you guys to understand. This entire conversation I've been doing. Yeah. Or. Yeah. It. Thank you. No, I haven't contributed. What's next? Your opinion? I learned this woman's entire stance on trans people when I just wanted to go have 2 drinks at the bar, chat. Susan said, I'm going to meet you at TwitchCon, making eye contact with your boobs, not breaking it until I'm physically They've been coming in lately. Like, look at how easily they fucking... Look at that. Like, oh my god. Look at that. The boobs are coming in. Now the bat... Exactly, Kuro. It's crazy. So, titty goals. Listen, take Prague. Take Prague, eat food. Okay, so I'm going to be eating more food later. Chat, I didn't get to finish my fucking food. So I'm going to be finishing my food later tonight. Anyway, my food was delivered, by the way, and I was happily eating it before this woman came back. Mukbang stream? Maybe. It's a hot dog. It's a loaded hot dog. I'm okay with X, but can I be honest? I really don't. So here's... Yeah, actually. So, Jenna... Transphobes love sharing their opinion. Listen, I don't even think she thinks she's transphobic. I don't think she has a fucking clue that she's transphobic. Now, chat, the thing that you have to understand is this entire engagement, yes, at any point, I could have gone, dook, 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 and I could have hit that fourth option that says, check, please. But instead, I clicked, there was like option, ... There was like ... AH, like, ah. And then there was ... Oh. And then there was check, please. And I was just cycling between those top three options because I had to see where the conversation went. I'm not going to lie. If you guys are ever like, why does Pure engage with the trolls in chat? I do it in real life, chat. I'm so fascinated. I need to see all of the dialogue options. It's just the same way. She's transphobic as hell, but she doesn't believe she is. She insists that I'm not a woman. Jesus Christ. Yeah. So now the bathroom thing. Now here's the thing. This is where I stand. Family bathrooms. She just leaves that one out in the open. So my response, not having any idea how to respond to family bathrooms. Pause. I go, So then she begins to elaborate. She goes, you know, I'm just... Is pooping not a family activity? I don't fucking know. Diva, listen. She goes, so here's the thing. I don't really have any problem with the real ones. But how do we know about the ones that are faking it? Those are the ones I'm worried about. I'm just saying. There's no real way. Like, if I'm taking my daughter into the bathroom, how do I know one of those ones aren't faking it? You know? So that's why I use the family bathrooms as much as I can. Because at least those are more like individual, so that like I'm good and like my daughter's good, you know? No, I don't really know, man. But I guess what you're saying is like you're okay with trans women in the bathroom, but you're afraid that there are trans women that aren't authentic that are invading the restrooms, so that in order to avoid the ones that don't exist, that are faking entering the bathrooms that propaganda has told you exist that do not exist, you are living in fear of this hypothetical fake trans woman that is infiltrating the bathroom to assault your child by using family bathrooms in fear. I guess is what you're saying? Do we have stats on fakers? Because like I think it's less than... Yeah, there is almost literally 0 instances, Mel, of it ever happening. It's almost a 0% occurrence. Normalize gender-neutral bathrooms in every establishment. You know, there's actually apparently in European places where like the bathrooms are literally just an open area that are shared by both genders with like a with no like real divider in it. A gender-neutral everybody should just have a floor-to-ceiling fucking stall. I'm sorry. Why are men not entitled to privacy? Why is everybody not entitled to the privacy of a stall? Like, you really can't convince me that just adding a wall in between them is that much more difficult because more people fucking use it. I really wish you just told them they were trans, dude. It wasn't my place, Suzu. It wasn't my place. When she said the assault thing, I literally tried to step in and go, well, you know, actually that stat is incorrect. And like, if you do your research on it, you'll find that less than 1% of all assaults are made by anybody impersonating trans people. And it's actually like a statistic that is very often propagandized to make people believe something that's happening that is not. It's actually quite an factual concept that does not happen in real life. I tried to say that. What I got is, well, you know, and then that was where I got cut off as she moved on to the next thing. Should ban kids from restrooms. I think we should just ban everybody from restrooms, except for trans people. Honestly, that's probably the best way. Listen, the straights don't have to be in the bathrooms if we just ban every straight. Only really old places and 5 bars really have separate bathrooms. Yeah, it's weird. In dive bars, I guess is what you meant. Yeah, it's so interesting. Like, bro, if a man wanted to hurt a girl in the bathroom, I don't think he'd wait for estrogen to do so. Yeah. Like, I'm gonna wait until I get tits so that I can assault a fucking child. What? You psychopaths. Like, fucking wake up. But again, this woman feels like she's been told the wrong things her whole life. And sadly, these people that mean well just end up fucking meaning terribly because they say it all wrong. Even in gender stalls, I have like little kids look under the door at me pissing. Please make doors better. We need all bathrooms designed by women, Mel. The thing is there's like, I've looked at these like whole concepts online and it's literally like X designed by women, X designed by men. And you will notice that like when you find out like what the actual architectural designers are, if they're women, usually private individual spaces are ceiling to floor with less than like a 1.5 inch gap at the bottom so that like you have complete privacy. Whereas similar places designed by male designers are very often, they have giant gaps that you can peek underneath them. For how little trans people are represented in real world statistics, they love to focus on us. They think that we're like 80% of the population and they're threatened by us or something. Chris Chan's done irreparable damage to the trans community. Chris Chan, Lily Tino, fucking Jenner. There's so many bad performers. I hate the stalls where you can see through the cracks in the doors. Ugh, literally, Lucy. On God. Jenna said good night, y'all. I reached my obligated amount of pure watch time. Have a good one, Jenna. Sleep well. Yeah, the Sonichu. That's Chris Chan. Anyway, so she goes, yeah, I mean, it's just like, I'm just trying to protect the girls. And that's like the sports thing, you know? Chat, I'm not making any of this up. And I haven't said words. She's just telling me every thought she's ever had about trans people. She goes, because when we start letting them in, then it's just an unfair back and forth. Because, like, let's be honest, little girls just aren't as strong as men. Yeah, chat, and fucking wood. The trees are made out of wood. The ocean is filled with water. And the air has oxygen in it. Okay, thank you for the fucking, like... As a cis woman, who fucking cares? Literally. She goes, little boys aren't as strong as men either. Literally! Thank you, Mage. I hate the whole children aren't the same as adults in strength. No shit. Dude, I play on a co-ed soccer team. I'm a fairly fit woman. I can't keep up with the other women on the team at all. No advantage here, I promise. Literally. You can tell a lot about how someone feels about trans folk based on how they refer to us in political conversations. I didn't even... Jesus. I didn't even want this I just came for a drink. She goes, all I'm saying is, like, you know, they can just stick with, like, the boys for the couple years that they're there. I'm just trying to protect our girls, you know. So at this point, we're like a mouth flat. Yeah, quite literally. So at this point, I look over at my friend and then I like look at the clock and she sees me making like these motions and she goes, but I'm just talking so much. She goes, you're just so beautiful. I'm so sorry. She goes, I feel like I'm just trauma dumping on you guys. You think? She goes, I just really feel like you guys get the vibe here. Again, vibe check. Take a shot. She goes, most of the people here, when I come in, you know, the vibe just isn't right usually. But, like, I can really tell that, like, you get the vibe. And then she looks over at my friend and she goes, oh, and you too. She goes, honey, I don't want you to think that I'm hitting on your wife. I didn't say shit. My friend didn't say shit. We just let this one go. Because we just want out of this situation. She goes, I'm just, oh my gosh, you are just beautiful from head to toe. She's like, every part about you is just so well put together. Like, I'm getting flattered, I'm getting love bombed, and I'm getting fucking, like, hate crimed, and I don't know how to process this. Now I go, that's my sister. Make it awkward. Just pretend I'm telling this in a southern accent. It sounds like I've smoked 4 packs. Them they're transgenders. Yeah, literally. It's so crazy. Co-ed's literally standard, though. High school gym classes, separation later is dumb. I mean, the fact of the matter is sports that have long-term endurance are quite often dominated by females in like a comparison of side by side because women have better long-term endurance than men. Wait, guys, I gotta piss. Kuro, we're at the end of the story. You're gonna walk away now? You gotta lock in. I was sitting here having to piss at this point of the story, okay? I literally had to wait. You gotta lock in. I'm coming with you. All right, fine. Gotta use the gender-neutral bathroom in the hallway. So, listen, Lobster and I don't look related, so we get the dating all the time, and nothing kills a conversation faster than I guess, but listen. So, she looks at me and she goes, I'm sorry, you just get the vibe. And she goes like, and I just feel like and I was like, look, I could tell that she goes, but if I'm saying too much, she's like, you guys can tell me to just leave and I can just walk away. And I go, no, you've been really sweet. I go, you've been super nice. And I go, you did make my night, but shut up. So I'm not going back to that bar. I go, but we do gotta go. Like, we were gonna leave around this time, and, like, we gotta get back. So, like, we do gotta wrap up for tonight. And then she goes, no, I get it. She goes, well, thank you so much for letting me talk to you. And then she, like, gave me another big hug, and I was like, it's been great. Now, she's walking away, chat, and I realized something, because she goes, what are your names? And I go, oh, my name. And I tell her my name. She goes, oh, that's a beautiful name. And then, there's a couple more things than that. But she goes, and then she again remembers that my other friend exists and then goes, oh, and you, what is your name? Girl, fuck you. She was not that interested in my friend, unfortunately. And she asked my other friend. Oh, come on. Listen. Yeah, I know. So she's turning away, chat. And this is the point in the telltale interaction where you have ... You have two options. You have ... You let the encounter end and you see that little timer coming, right? And it's like 5, 4, 3. Hello, Hudsonall. Hello there, Hudson. How's it going? Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Then you kissed and rode off in the sunset and everyone clapped. Almost. Because at this point, I wouldn't even be surprised. Listen, so she's walking away. And I realize, hi, I'm doing good today. Great to meet you. Welcome in. You're catching us at the end of our current story time. Hour and a half. Jesus, what a night. Chat, so she's walking away. And I realize, doing all right. I love to hear that. We have a great time. We just vibe here. If you are interested, we are usually live Monday through Saturday. We do a lot of just chatting here. These are usually my live times every night. But I hope you enjoy it. We'll get back to chat more like engaging just what's up chat very soon. Had a wild night tonight. So I'm noticing one big issue, chat, with this entire encounter. Chat, I have been held hostage by this woman for almost an hour of awkwardness and cringe. I don't know her name, chat.
Not today, Satan. Not today.
Girl, tell me why there's just 2 roaches chilling in the bathroom. I don't know. Fucking kill them. My kids, you babysitting? No, Mel. Ew. Now, I could have let mystery woman of unnamed origin walk away from my life forever, chat, never knowing her name. Roommate Satan? Oh, that's pretty sick. Can you have him, like, cast some, like, demonic spells to give me, like, better tits and ass? I would appreciate it. Or there was a second option, chat. I don't know how to ask Jesus about that. No, just ask your roommate. I could ask this woman what her name was, chat, and re-engage into the conversation one last time. I could use my opportunity to finally say something for the first time in an hour. Now, where anybody else might decide, holy fuck, I'm free.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
It definitely was. Said he'd do a demonic spell if you twerk. That's gonna cost him extra. That's at least 20 bit. That's like at least $20 in bits. 125 is wild, Suzu. Chat, I chose option 2. Said he's broke. Unfortunately, this ass ain't free. I put a lot of money and food into getting caked up. I can't give it away for free. God damn it, of course you did. I said, I never got your name. You know what? I'm just going to slap him in the face. That also works. Make him do the curse for free. If I would have been her rights to killing you at this point. Mare literally looked at me and she was like, I could see her out of the corner of my eye go. This woman turns around to me, chat. I don't know her last name, so I can't dox her. Chat, this woman looks at me as she's walking away. And I go, I never got your name. My name is Apollonia. But you can call me Apple. I can't touch anybody, Hudson. I don't know. You're gonna have to tell them I'm sorry. I only have control over my own domain. This entire time, Pierre was secretly talking to Christy Gnome. Imagine. So, Apollonia. She gives me another big hug. She says, thanks so much. She's giving me, like, a hug. She goes, let me give you my number. Chat, your girl's got Riz. She goes, let me give you my number. She grabs one of the quick pick. Chat, I've got it in my purse. I'm not going to show you. I'm not going to dox the poor woman's fucking phone number. Offering you 30 spells. You say the most awkward thing you've ever done. I mean, God, I stick around and chat. I do that every week. I overcome my own awkwardness. My Little Pony city ass name. Literally, honestly, though. First time I've ever heard this name. Yeah, I don't know if she gave me a real name, but you know. You gonna call her? That's what I was actually that's the interesting thing here. So chat. I have the number of one NPC by the name of Apollonia that just inserted herself when I decided to take up the random friend encounter of bar visit on the 4th of July. We only went to the bar because our fireworks show got rained out. As if this was a pre-scripted event that was going to happen outside of my control, and we were always meant to meet her under these conditions. Chat. We're calling Apple. Okay, do you want me to get demonic? I just want a fat tits. I just want fat tits and ass and like a nice skinny waist. That's all, Hudson. Call her on stream. We can group chat this call. That's wild. Putting someone on stream without consent is morally sketchy. Yeah, I'm not actually doing that. That being said, chat, I almost feel like if I don't unlock Apple's confidant, like, levels, like, I'm gonna miss out on a crazy endgame buff. Have a fantastic evening, Claire. Yeah, that's probably for the best, Mel. Have a fantastic evening, Claire. Take care of yourself. Please don't call her. I'm not supposed... So, as I was walking out, chat, you want to know the most dissociative thing I've ever had? My new name that I have has an abbreviated name and a long form name. That being said, the long form version of my name is not something that you automatically assume. My name is a name that can be a nickname or just your name. I gave her my nickname version of my name. As me and my friend were leaving the bar, Apple was sitting out at one of the tables outside talking to somebody else. She saw us leaving. Chat. Why did Apple refer to me as the full name that I did not give her when she said goodnight? Yeah. The name is not an immediate relation. She went, have a good night. Full name that you didn't give me. Hi there, Squoodle. And I just went, bye. Pure's a stalker, probably. That or worse. I don't know. Is it Pure? That's my name. Yep. Stop. Oh my God, Lucy, stop it. Listen. You guys would tell me if you were in on, like, the Truman Show, right? You guys would tell me, right? I did not take my ID out once. Z, no. And my ID has my old dead name on it. Still, I'm waiting for my new license. She tried to do that thing that they do in the romance movies. I mean, I get... Pure, I'm actually Apollosi. Apollonia. Apollonia, Mel. Pure, if this were the Truman Show, I'd have to be in on it too. Yeah, that's me. Exactly, Mel. No, I wouldn't tell you. They pay me too much to keep it a secret. Chat. All right, put on a tinfoil hat for me really quick. Isn't Apollonia the type of a name that an extra that was just supposed to be in the bar, in the back of a scene, just playing pool with her assigned husband? Isn't that the type of a name that an individual trying to get recast to be put back in for future episodes would pick? Appaloosa. It's literally... Right now I'm giving myself ASMR. Excuse me. I don't know about that one, Hudson. We're all part of the cast. We have a set script for all the chats we send. I can't even believe whether anything exists anymore. Abalone is the name of a famous actress who peaked in the 80s. My money is her. She's named after her. Oh, mate, she's an 80s baby. Feeling some type of way when my partner's visiting conservative state that 500% prejudicial information and probably shouldn't be admitted at trial. Bestie made 2 separate quarter-ish transphobic comments that aren't the kind that actually warrant comment, but like we become a bloodhound for this shit. I absolutely could just be reading into it, but now I'm a whole, oh yay, does she feel some whole type of way? And even if I'm wrong, I'm just, oh, Squoodle's just flipping out. I'm sorry about that, Squoodle. That sucks. Hudson said, do you want to know my dog breed? What do you mean your dog breed? Like the dog that you own? Apollonia's disposable lesbian converted to straight side character. Oh my God, you fucking reminded me, Kuro. Like 30 different times she kept saying when her son or possibly trans daughter, either her gay son or heterosexual trans daughter came out to her, she said, oh, is that all? You know, your mother's been running the Rainbow Road for years now. She said, I've been running the Rainbow Road for years. She probably said that to me 12 to 15 times. It's kind of iconic. That's why I said this woman doesn't feel like she meant poorly. It felt like she's never seen one of the transes out in public once in her life. Girl thinks she's Mario. I literally, on God. I'm straight. Are you sure about that, Hudson? Are you sure you don't want to take estrogen? You could just take estrogen. Literally give it like 12 months. You'll have nice boobs. Guarantee. Um... Oh my god. I genuinely don't know what to make of Apple. Like, in the slightest. Girl said I can't afford to eat, so I'm trapped in my egg. Girl, I got bad news for you, girly pop. If you admit to being in an egg, the cracks are already there. Also, you are a girl. You don't need to take estrogen to be a girl. If you are a girl, you are a girl. That's as simple as it comes. Oh my god. E isn't required to escape the egg. Just literally pushing out is all it takes. Even if it's just coming out a little bit. Even if it's just finding a community that you can come out in. Fun fact, I paid $0 for my total medical transition over the past 3 years. There is a lot of medical assistance available through states that actually do help pay for E. Okay, now I'm tearing up. I needed that. Oh, Kuro, we love you. Girl. You're a girl with or without E. Look, I'm gonna love my boo. And, like, look at that shit. That's crazy. Like, we just can, like, look at that. I love having boobs. I'm sorry. Boobs are fun. Boobs are really fun. I'm sorry. Boobs are really fun. But you don't need E to be a girl. You are one. As long as you're here, you are always one. Can I get gender-affirming care? DeLorean, yeah. I mean, I can't provide it for you, but, like, yeah. To make my penor bigger. So we're talking about male gender-affirming care. So there are surgeries, actually, that do enlarge your penor. Yeah, definitely. I mean, if you're rocking, like, you know, like a little one. I mean, honestly, at that point, DeLorean, I mean, if you're already dealing with, like, being undersized, I would say probably just at that point, just transition. It's probably easier for you. Like, especially, like, my friend that's a man, he's transgender, so he walks around the house with fake boobs. Well, completely wrong gendering there. My friend that was biologically born a man, she is transgendered, so she walks around wearing prosthetics to give her affirmation. What is happening? Mel, very soon I will give you permission. It seems like we've got some very bad actors. I will give you some permission very soon. Yeah, very soon. Let's see if they jump the shark. Let's see if they're boring. Let's see how boring they can be. Have a good one, Suzu. Release them out. Oh, she's like on a very short leash right now. Can't do my work without him doing the TikTok in the background about bouncing them. I mean, Hudson, sounds to me like a personal problem. Are you, like, into the boobs? Because there's an easy way to get your own. Especially if you're just talking about prosthetics, like Amazon. Girl, you can have your own, like, overnight shipped to you. You have a girlfriend? What does that have to do with having tits? Girls like boobs, too. Do you think girls don't like boobs? What up, cats? How we doing? Oh, I missed an APOM. Bill. Mel said she put me in a cage. I did too much modding. I'm gonna let you out in a second. Don't worry, girl. My partner likes me even more as a lesbian. Literally, Scoodle. On God. That's all I'm saying. Like, I literally just got done telling an hour-and-a-half story about how a pretty fucking hot MILF named Apple hit on me at the bar. I'm just saying. Me when women. On God. The problem is, Hudson, you're disappointing me. If you're gonna come in and troll, you gotta, like, give me something, like, to work with here. You know what, Hudson? Let's play this little game. If we're gonna come in and just be like anti-productive, in order to keep participating in our chat, I'm gonna need you to like kind of engage on my level, or I can just let my mod like ban you. I guess my question for you, without using slurs or using any sort of like demeaning messaging, I'm just curious, what was your intent in coming in here? Like, from a genuine standpoint. Keeping in mind, I am letting my my mod on a very short leash right now. Did I miss a day in the archives? Boo. I think I missed a day in the archive. Wait, what? I'm not playing games yet, Mel, but I am just throwing this up. Pierre's trying to force me into puppy girl. Wait, what? Hello? Now the bathroom thing. Yeah, literally. Why do I feel like now about the bathroom thing is gonna become a new fucking entire like it's. I feel like it's gonna become a whole fucking theme on this. Oh, because of the leash. Oh. Yo, did they already leave? Do you guys see how easy it is? Do you guys see how little banning we need to do? Do you see how easy they fucking, like, pussy out? God damn, they're boring. God damn, they are boring. I love trolling about literally. Why do they not stay? Scoodle's just trying to make sure that they got everybody back. I respect that. Is that everything? That's literally everything. Damn. Okay, cool. It's okay, School. You just hate me. I think that's what it is. Is that Peak by Daylight? It might be. It might be. We might be playing some Peak by Daylight soon. Ugh, why are the trolls so boring? Like, that was literally so quick. Hudson even followed. Every troll needs a short stack goblin. Unfortunately, myself, DeLorean, am a 6'1" dommy mommy without the dom. But, you know, that's how it is. Finally survived. Yo, yeah, where's Aisho been? Aisho comes in to resub every month. That's it. I might fall asleep on you. No worries, Kuro. To each their own. I mean, it happens. DeLorean, are you, like, actually here in good faith? Because your second message was, like, obviously a little bit, like, lay memes. I am curious if you are actually here in good faith. If it's just lay memes, that's fine. We do welcome people into our chat. I'm just a goof. That's fine. We do like goofing. Honestly, I don't get overly serious about things, if I'm being totally honest. I just exist, usually. Wait, what? What did they give us? Oh. That's pretty sick. I like this one better, but this one's way more like blend in. I don't even give a crap about so. You can be transphobic if you're fun. You can make a joke in good taste. We don't want to give too much credit. Hashtag goof troop. I'm here for that. This is an advanced lobby. You better bring fresh material. Honestly, we get a lot of the same stale shit. It's OSCAR, mage. Trans people like buses, like transit. Ah, ah, ha, ha, ah, ha, ha, ha. Well, that's why trans people are honestly such good mechanics. They're all familiar with the transmission. Okay. People liked it. Okay, good. You ever notice how all trans girl streamers have round glasses? It's because it helps our faces look fucking more feminine. Lucy, it's a hack. Don't point it out. I thought they liked train. I mean, I do like trains, so I'm not beating that allegation. I'm really not beating any of that allegation. No, but I mean, honestly, DeLorean, if you're actually here to just chill and have a good time, we are one of the lowest stress streams you might find in the trans category at this time of night. I'm not saying that there aren't other fantastic trans streamers out there. There are. There's a lot of them. I'm just one of the people existing in the ether. I will say, I'm pretty chill. I like to have a good time. I like to laugh at myself, as long as we're all laughing together. That being said, I do low-key have a very high record on stream for cracking eggs. If you're unfamiliar with what an egg is in the trans community, if you're like newer to our community, it is an easy way to say I have a magnetic aura that seems to infect people's brains and turn them into trans girls. I don't know what it is. I don't know what demonic creature I made a bargain with in my sleep, but it's pretty cool power. Trains is tism, not trans. I mean, can't it be both? Carol K. Los Dos. There we go. I was on VR chat and this transphobe comes up to me wearing a Rick and Morty skin, yelling, "You're a man. That's a man. He's a dick. He has a dick. He's a pedophile." That's actually wild. All right, I'm not wearing double glasses. Double glasses, that's bull. Honestly, we could do more than double. Let me see here. We could do these. We could do these. Where's my four? There we go. I'm gonna do these. How do I look? Too many glasses. Glasses so my forehead could see. Honestly, it's big enough. I could fit like 3 pairs out there. Inception. Also, apparently queer means higher chance of EDS. Erectile dysfunction? I mean, not like I'm using my dick anyway, so. I'm the demonic creature. Give me your soul. Give me tits and ass. We know the deal. Existence of the term transatlantic implies the existence of the term cisatlantic. You're very right, Rose. You're very right. No, Kuro, honestly, I've been looking to get a VR headset. I would love to be able to afford one. They're just so expensive. Shush, don't say that around them. They'll say you're spreading liberal agenda to the children. Look, I'm only cracking eggs that are fucking... I'm honestly aiming for 21 and up, if I'm being honest. Anything below that, you guys figure it out on your own. And come back in a few years. It's okay. Fox News already thinks I'm a threat. Ehlers-Danlos syndrome? I have no idea what that means. One time I was shopping in a thrift store, talking to a non-binary person who was also shopping there, and they called me a baby egg, and they were right. I mean, we're not supposed to call eggs out in public, but at the same time, I kind of do on stream. I walk us there slowly. The thing is I invest in my viewers long term. I never try to crack the egg in a single night. But listen, if you show up and you are giving egg, it's a matter of time before I figure it out. Then double. Let me see here. We do these. You would get all of this, Mel. We do these. Honestly, at this point, still wearable. Honestly, at this point, still wearable. There we go. I do these. This is where it falls apart. This is the one where it falls apart, honestly. How do I look? Honestly, it's, you know, it is what it is. Extra delicious slut. Yeah, I identify as that. It's everything hurts disorder. Oh, valid. That's wrong, but whatever. Wait, what did I say? Which part was wrong, Squoodle? I don't even know what I said. Like, which part was wrong? Correct me. I spelled it wrong. Oh, I thought you were talking about me. Okay. Welcome in by the way, rock and roll. Rock and roll for initiative. I see a D&D fan in here, or at least a tabletop fan in here. Hello, new chatter. How are we doing? Welcome in. Connective tissue disorder? I don't have that. The speed run? Here's the thing. The speed run is great, Mel, but like if I'm gonna speed run it in a single like stream, they're gonna have to really be ready to hatch. Are you saying I'll be a goated contortionist? Maybe. I'm not saying that. Chat is, it sounds like. It's frankly not fair to them. Wait, which part isn't? What, to speedrun an egg? Lobster keeps telling me to get What does that do for you? Speedrunning it? Well, that's the thing. I don't want to, like, force them out. If they're ready to fucking come out and all it takes is me going, are you trans? And they go, maybe. Then, like, I don't know. Do we count that as timer? I don't know. Because I think we actually had that, didn't we? We didn't have our alt-right egg, but I'm pretty sure we had one. It's it's obviously a joke, but no, the whole thing is, I mean, at the end of the day, I think I always encourage people to like do what's safest, but do what makes you happy. No, I get what you're saying. There's a reason why I try to ask the right questions without pushing too hard in one direction or another. I will obviously always take the side of, if you are trans or you have the opinion that you are probably trans, there is a lot of options that you can follow. For me, it doesn't mean speed run it in take your estrogen. I mean, you can take your estrogen, but it's really more of like, I would say just, I highly encourage people to accept who they are. Through the right channels and through the right means, but I think that there is a weird stigma. Hold on, music. I think there's a weird stigma associated with just addressing your gender queerness these days that does need to kind of go out the window. Even if it's just a matter of like coming out to yourself, there's a lot of people that won't even be able to go that far just for pressure one way or another. I'm not saying I usually do a bad job. I try to back off when people are chill. Probably one of the largest supporters of the fundamentals of the Egg Prime Directive in here, and I don't mean that absolutely, but there is a recklessness that's ultimately dangerous. I don't want people to come out unsafely. I don't want to shove people out if they're like hard. The thing is I try to gauge a situation based on each individual case. My biggest thing that I have noticed is sometimes the right questions get somebody to their destination better than others. I'm no therapist. I'm not a licensed therapist, and I always recommend people to go to a gender specialist. Honestly, I would love to, if I had the money and the opportunity, I would love I would love the ability to possibly get another degree in gender therapy, just because I feel like I could help more people in that way. But I don't know. I'm a male trying to be more mask. Any tips? I don't really. What do I not do? I guess the opposite of what I'm trying to do. Bulk up. Respect women. Listen to women. Defend women. Give women $20. Buy women drinks at the bar and then leave them alone without engaging with them. Offer to pay for women's hair and nails, but expect nothing in return. Share your bank account with women. I mean, I guess start there. Drag racing, true. If we're talking about, like, getting dressed up in drag and then, like, racing other drag queens to see who can make the most money first, yeah. Doing drag could work. Pure just wants money, huh? I said women, I didn't say me. I didn't say me specifically. Most masculine thing a guy can do is be nice to others. Honestly, true. Drink your water. Always use proper technique when lifting heavy things. Wash enough. Shower minimum of 3 or 4 times a week. Brush your teeth every day. Gonna bulk like Costco. I mean, bulk up. I mean, yeah. Oh my gosh. You guys get it. You guys get it. What is up, Shriax? How's it going? Welcome back. How's your night going? You know, just the casual boy stuff. Chat, how is it 2:30?
Star Witch Melody donated $1. I am more masked now.
Mel out here supporting the girls. Mel just becoming 1/20th more mask. Thank you, Mel. I'm boy now? You are. Kind of. I mean, yeah. I'll accept it. Yeah, you get the pass. Daddy Mel. Wild. How did we spend all night? I guess we started late. I guess we did start late. No. Never mind. I'm no longer oh. Mel's like, second I become daddy? Absolutely not. Why is daddy such a fun word to say? Like, mommy is whatever. Daddy. Oh my god, daddy. Like, it's such a fun fucking word to say. Oh my god, daddy, chill. I hate daddy so much. Oh my god, daddy's so fun to say. Oh my god, daddy. Lizzie says, me too? No, it's so good. Always hated daddy. It's low-key growing on me. It's so good. It's so good. Oh my god, daddy, yes. Oh my god, daddy, did you give me money? Oh my god, daddy, they want me to spend $900 on my hair. Could you send me money? Literally only say it when I'm being paid to. I mean, for 20 bucks, I'll call just about anybody daddy. If I'm being paid, I'd say a lot of things. Listen, it's words, right? Words are words. I'll give anybody the right words for the right amount of cash, really. I'm a degen like that. Fuck, I barked for chat for like, what was it? Like $10. It was like nothing. Used to love saying mommy, but now I make people call me mommy. See, I don't know. I don't know. Making other people call me mommy, like, who's gonna call me mommy and actually mean it? Nobody's gonna actually mean it. The end of the day, I am a big, long, gangly, apparently super clockable trans girl. That woman fucking clocked me from across the bar and then told me all of her not transphobic stances about trans people, but like kind of trans. I don't know what to make of tonight, chat. It was wild to me. Hey, mama. Mama's an interesting one. I feel like I'm too white to be called mama. $10 good rate for barks. I think so. I think so. Z convinced me making a reminder to make an appointment Monday. Wait, an appointment for what? Rather call myself mommy. It's gender affirming. That's fair. That's fair. But I feel like going, oh my god, daddy, is also pretty gender affirming. Now about the bathroom thing. I cannot. Are you cooking, mama? I do know how to cook. I could cook for the right person. I'm just saying. Your girl's looking for something long term, but like it's gonna be so impossible for me to find. Especially since we're moving to Thailand. So good fucking luck, chat. I'll see y'all in Thailand. You know, it's actually wild. We have 0 Thai viewers as far as I'm to understand. I think the odds of literally me meeting anybody that will go to Thailand is probably 0. I've been thinking about it. I'm almost definitely going to wind up spending the next like 3 to 5 years streaming about 12 hours a day, doing like the bare minimum stuff off stream, sleeping, and then going back live. Once I'm in Thailand, I don't really see myself doing much more than content creation for a while. I would if I could, but the heat would kill you, Mel. The green M&M's a lesbian? And I'm supposed to be attracted to this? What are we doing? What's going on? No, I don't know. As you guys know, I did get my new name finalized. So I am in the process of cleaning everything up. I will have probably my passport within 3 months. If it takes as long as possible for everything to happen. If it happens quicker, maybe 2.5 months. Obviously, I'm still going. Like, that much is set. That much is locked in. I really do need to... I need to give my life a nice reset button. And just come at it from a different angle. I mean, it's scary. I mean, it's definitely spooky. Like, I'm just trying to honestly think about the entire process that's going to happen with it. Tonight was a very enlightening event for me. What it tells me is I do not pass. Which I fucking knew it, and I told you guys I don't pass. I am immediately clockable, and I knew that. So tonight was a nice learning experience for that. It really kept me in check. Really grounded my expectations that I'd started to build up for myself. So I definitely needed the reality check. I obviously don't. I so obviously do not. The sis are clocking me from across the bar. Okay, so one problem here is language because there's levels of passing and we need to keep that fact. I don't pass the way I want to pass. I don't want to be clocked. I don't want to be clocked in public. Hear me out. Golden Sam Frim from Deltarune. I have not played Deltarune yet, so I actually do not know the characters. Animal Cracker Cake. I don't see it. Wait, what? I'm summoning hammers to hit you with love. There's literally no need. I got clocked in public, and all that did was just... It's not a bad thing. It just keeps me grounded. It keeps me understanding that people are definitely looking at me because they realize that I'm trans in public. But that's fine. For everybody that's getting all pissy at me, guys, this was the first time I have been in a bar since transitioning. I thought I looked really cute and femme tonight. And yeah, she loved my fit. She loved the shit. But she still knew I was trans. So it's whatever. But it sucks. Bros Amy Rose. Who? Deltarune has a character that I'm like 85% sure is trans. Interesting. Okay. I believe it. Who is Amy Rose? Oh, from Sonic? The pink one's pretty cute. Yeah, I've seen her before. Does anyone else here consistently worry that they're just faking their identity or like they're doing the whole trans thing the wrong way? Or is it just my OCD and intrusive thoughts telling me that? Because like, I'm fine with being referred to as a girl or a woman sometimes, but other times it just makes me feel gross and uncomfortable. And I like the idea of being called a boy or a dude, but being called he or a man doesn't feel right. So rock and roll, just because it seems like you could be teetering either way. Do you identify as trans femme or trans mask? I'm sorry. Honestly, I think that she was just really paying attention in order to clock you. She has big ass hammer and hits people with it. Oh, I see why. I get it. I get it. I get it. Gender is rough. Gender is very rough sometimes. I'm just trying to make sure that we have the full picture before I give advice. But no, so anyway, like I was saying. So, tonight taught me trans mask, non-binary, but I use they, she. So, I mean, I can't speak from a trans mask perspective too heavily. We do have trans mask individuals in our stream, however. And also non-binary individuals and gender fluid. We are a very big melting pot here. But welcome in. What I would say is, the fact of the matter is the performative, feeling for trans, it is kind of, thank you for the follow, by the way. The performative value of the fact of the matter is gender is performative. And it's really what you want to take. Don't melt trans people, they're fluids. You've got to decide exactly what that experience is for you. Being trans definitely comes with a lot of imposter syndrome. It comes with a sense of like, am I just doing this for X, Y, or Z? I mean, not for... The fact of the matter is there are many a time where I will ask myself, you know, like, especially on my dysphoric dips, where I'm like, I'm happy that I'm a girl. I'm always, like, there isn't really a time these days where there's even a moment in time where I'm like, I'm unhappy being a girl. But there are times where I do question myself on the like, do I deserve to be it? Imposter from Among Us, pretty much. And the answer is always unequivocally, yes, you deserve that, because you deserve happiness, because you deserve the right to your identity as you define your identity. And being restricted by social restraints really doesn't apply to your gender and your sense of self. There is every valid spectrum of gender that you decide to identify with. You can be transmasc and use she, they pronouns and even present more femme and still be transmasc, and that is still valid. In the same way that, like, you can be a femboy that takes estrogen and not identify as a trans woman. Like, the thing is I think that society has been conditioned so heavily to just speak in binary ones and zeros. But the fact of the matter is gender isn't a radio button that you can toggle one of two options. It's a drop-down menu where you can select multiple. And a lot of people kind of need to understand that from a wider perspective. The fact of the matter is before like severe colonialization and expansion of Christian values, there was a lot of different cultures that actually were heavily influenced by a more diverse gender spectrum. There were like people that were referred to as two spirits. There were cultures where people that identified outside of the normal gender conformity were seen as like higher elevated individuals because they were more in tune with spirituality than the restrictions of their own predetermined body. The fact of the matter is being trans is not one thing that or another that you need to earn, because the fact of the matter is, in and of itself, you are valid by existing. Your very right to your own gender and your own expression is afforded to you the very minute that you decide that that is your thing. It is a free card that is welcome to be grabbed at any point, and there isn't somebody that's allowed to gatekeep that for you. It definitely is an issue where, like, having an imposter syndrome take over and tell you that you're not good enough, you're not femme enough, you're not mask enough, you're not this, that, or the other thing, is all just a patriarchal oppression that keeps you suppressed and like unable to properly express who you want to be because other people say you're not allowed to do that thing. I think that once you're able to embrace the fact that you're welcome to your gender as you want to express it and experience it, when you learn that, that's the most beautiful, like, coming of yourself that you can possibly begin to go down. Because there's so much to experience in life when you realize that just going with what somebody else said, like, this is your thing, told you to do. If I did what other people told me to do, I would not be where I am today. I would not have come from like this and been able to come, you know, all the way to where I am today, because I would have been too busy and restricted and worried about what other people thought of me. I would have been too worried about presenting in a way that was conforming to what other people thought. I just really kind of wanted to be true to myself, and I think that's the whole experience with being trans. You're gonna have ups, you're gonna have downs, you're gonna have moments where you definitely believe more in yourself and less in yourself. Don't yell, Mel. But no, you are so valid, rock and roll, and we have a very open community here that does embrace all forms of the queer umbrella, however that might be. Also, hello, Shar. How we doing? Good evening. Gosh, it is so late. It is a late Saturday, though, chat. So, like, I don't have to go to bed yet. We could play Dead by Daylight or something. Genderfuckery's the best. It really is. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so glad to hear that. No, I mean, listen, rock and roll. If you prefer she, they, we can use she, they. If you prefer he, they, we can also, like, that's the thing. When, like, people usually follow in my community, I try to use preferred pronouns for, like, our mod notes. And then we get there within, like, 2 or 3 sessions. If you do show up, we usually got you. Emotional support demon. Oh, my God. We have an emotional support demon now. Are you my emotional support demon or are you chat's emotional support demon? Like, do I have to share? Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Hi. I wish I was more comfortable in it. I definitely understand that, Scoodle. I feel like I'm okay being trans in public. Tonight taught me that I don't love being clocked immediately from across the bar, but I don't know what to do about that. I guess just keep being trans. Chat, but I'm open to sharing. Okay, okay. We can share. I can share an emotional support demon. I mean, honestly, don't we all need at least one emotional support demon? You know, fun fact, my aunt said that I am the devil, so I guess it makes sense that I would have an emotional support demon. Oh shit, Scoodle, do you know demon? Sick. I hate getting clocked in public. It happens. Or we yap. Mel, when do I get to play games? When do I get to play games? I actually, oh my gosh, chat. I need to take cans downstairs. Okay, give me like 45 seconds, chat. I'm gonna give you guys key jingling while I'm gone. Why is there a farewell edit of the Carousel of Progress uploaded 1 day ago? Mel, can you check while I'm walking away that the Carousel of Progress didn't get shut down? Did the Carousel of Progress get shut down? It's getting updated. Okay, okay. Okay, I almost had a fucking heart attack. Chat, you want a good old, outdated, really poorly aged, ride from Disney while I'm gone? Give me just a minute. I'll be right back. I will turn the volume up too. Thank you for reminding me.
Own idea.
I'll be right back, chat. Give me just a minute.
He loved it. He introduced the show at the World's Fair in New York City in 1964, and it was an immediate smash hit. Millions of people came to see it. And since then, the Carousel of Progress has had more performances than any other stage show in the history of American theater. You know, Walt loved the idea of progress, and he loved the American family. And he himself was probably as American as anyone could possibly be. He thought it would be fun to watch the American family go through the 20th century, experiencing all the new wonders as they came. And he put them together in a show called Carousel of Progress, which we are now about to see. Although our Carousel family has experienced a few changes over the years, our show still revolves around the same theme, and that's progress. May the century begin. reality. It's a dream come true for you and me. So there's a great big beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day. There's a great big beautiful tomorrow, just a dream away. Yeah, it looks like the Robins are getting ready to celebrate Valentine's Day today. What year is it? Oh, right around the turn of the century. And believe me, things couldn't be any better than they are today. Yes, sir, buildings are towering now as high as 20 stories. And moving pictures flicker up on a big screen. We have almost 8,000 automobiles in this country, and we can travel by train from New York to California in less than 7 days. And I even hear tell about two brothers in North Carolina who are working on some kind of flying contraption. It'll never work. Closer to home, we've now got gas lamps, a telephone, and the latest design in cast iron stoves. And that reservoir keeps 5 gallons of water hot and just 3 buckets of coal. Oh boy, it sure beats chopping wood. And isn't our new ice box a beauty? Look at that, holds 50 pounds of ice. Milk doesn't sour as quick as it used to.
Am I right?
And our dog Rover
any,
here
like,
keeps
women
the water
jokes?
in the drip pan from overflowing.
Do we get to any OMG women
It wasn't
jokes?
too long ago, we had to carry water from a well.
Did we get any OMG women joke? Lucy? Hello? Why are we 153ing? Are we just trying to make it easy? Math. Wait, does that put us at 65? There we go. I'm bad at math. Thank you, Lucy. Oh, wait, God. As I just undo everything immediately. Thank you, Lucy. I know, right? It was getting a little uneven. New one's gonna start 60s, 80s, 99, and future. Wait, are we losing? Wait, what years are... Wait. So we're losing the first, like, the first one? No. We're losing the first rotation? All of it's being changed. That's not what Disney would have wanted. I want what that racist, sexist, anti-Semitic man wanted to see in his vision, okay? I wanted it as it was intended. Sarah's gonna be present 80s, as it sounds like, which might mean less sexism. Probably not the worst, honestly. I mean, but the sexism's kind of funny about it. The sexism's kind of why we laugh at it. There better be a cocaine joke? Literally. Wait, what else did I miss? Okay, there we go. Scoodle knows Demon through the channel that you mod for. Oh, bet. Am I allowed to show your cans on stream? Oh, ho, ho, ho. I mean, I'm allowed to show these as long as I don't show underboob or nipple. I could show a lot more than I do, if I'm being honest. I could show a lot more than I do. I'm actually modest for stream. Did cans today, so I'm safe, but I have to do a Dr. Pepper on my... But I have a Dr. Pepper on my windowsill. Dr. Pepper's so fire. I have like 5 cans to throw on my away on my nightstand right now. Isn't it crazy how most people that like have like cams that stream just like have a crazy amount of cans just immediately off stream? I think this is the first time I've seen the back of the chair. Isn't it cool? I swear if they get a ride of the sexism, I'm gonna be... If they get rid of the sexism, I'm gonna be so bad. The sexism makes the whole fucking ride. It's fun. I think that, like, the fact that it was developed with such shitty, like morals in mind is what makes it, like, a weird little time capsule. I don't know. Let's play only cans. Yeah, Woo. Modest is hottest, continuing my MAGA arc. Oh my god, not Mel on her MAGA arc. listen, all these women just show too much skin these days. Like, I don't know what's wrong with them. I don't know why they just have to show off. So, chat, I was told that this was maybe a bit too much because you can see my bra underneath, like, the mesh. I was told that it's, like, a little slutty. I think it's very cute and aesthetic. I think that women have bras and that we shouldn't be restricted from having them accentuate an outfit. I think that why should I wear an article of clothing that I'm not allowed to, like, display in any way? I think that my outfit comes together quite nicely. Topless is legal and done. I could just walk around with my titties out. Interesting. It's cute. It's stupid to be like, no, you can't wear that. Right. For real, though, I'm a modest dresser, and it's so hard to shop modestly in stores to support women being able to wear whatever they want, but they get mad at us when there isn't really other... See, I think everybody should be allowed to dress on both ends of the spectrum, but I do understand what you're saying, Mel. There definitely seems to be, like, a lot more towards the, like, women get less, like, coverage for their skin. I love it, but that's just me. Just woke up. Want to tell you the Norway Cruise Fairway guarantees Northern Lights while you're on it. I'm making this my campaign, along with new bras every night. I would need like 5 more bras, Alice. And these are expensive motherfuckers. These are super push-ups from Victoria's Secret. I like them because they are soft. They do a lot for the girls. And they're a very high quality bra. If you're willing to send me like 4 more Victoria's Secret super push-ups, I'll send you the designs. Otherwise, I unfortunately cannot purchase them right now because being 18 months into transition, my breasts are still very much growing, and I will most likely be filling out a D cup in another 6 months. So when that happens, I don't want to have to like buy $200 worth of bras. Thank you, D. Oh no, it looks great on you. Thank you. Done. Absolutely done. You're not buying me bras, Alice. You don't need to buy me bras. I'm gonna outgrow them. I'm still way too early in my transition. First, my outfit don't fit even when they should. See, I mean, it all depends on like proportions, but I definitely understand that once I hit a certain size, I would have problems. Hopefully I don't get outrageously large. I like my cute bras. I want all options available. I hate when people police revealing outfits, but ironically, they're not stuff I can really wear. I see, that's the thing. I think that everyone should have the opportunity to kind of like dress how they want, but I want to dress like a slut. I'm not really ashamed of that. I find it very freeing. I find it to be quite entertaining. I bought exactly 0 expensive bras so far this transition because getting stuff that fits like a 42, 44. Ooh. 44 is probably hard in Victoria's Secret Scoodle, yeah. If you're a big breasting booba haver, Lane Bryant is the place for bras. So I've got to go to Lane Bryant when I outgrow Victoria's Secret is what you're telling me. Noted. Are we just Xenoing, chat? I think we're just Xenoing, aren't we? No, we're not Xenoing. I think we're skull merchanting. Are we skull merchanting? I think we're skull merchanting, right? I think we're skull merchanting. Wait, what's... I don't think something sent. I don't think it's sent twice. Yeah, it looks good. If you could go outside fully obscured, that would make me happy. At the same time, my true self is slutting it up, but I don't want to be posted online while slutting it up. I obviously cannot avoid that. I literally show up on stream wearing everything that I would wear. I enjoy my body A lot. Just glitched on my mobile. Yeah, phone does that sometimes, honestly. Biggest problem is height with dressing in reality. Yeah, Scoodle, so many things become fucking crop tops for me. It's wild. Oh my god, I do have a tank top that I learned goes just below my ass cheeks. It looks so fucking cute, but like I can't wear it. It's just a tank top. And you guys would see my ass if I like bent over it all, and probably other stuff as well. So I hate that I can't just wear shit like that. Although if I did get it in an extra large, not a double X, just probably a regular extra large, it would definitely be fun. All right, fuck it. Let's just queue this up. Skirt fits in the front, but the butt pushes it up too much. See, that's what I'm here for. I need my ass to be better. If it's short on the model, my ass is... What's wrong with your ass being out, though? No, I've expressed this much in the past, but the idea that you're early in transition is so incredibly inspiring for me, and I really appreciate you being out here. Aw, Alice, thank you so much. I mean, I'm 18 months. I only started progesterone at, like... So I'm only about 12 months prog, give or take. But I am less than 2 years still. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like my transition progresses pretty well. My boobs could be bigger. I wish that they would speed up, if I'm being honest. I really want, like, D's or double D's, and who knows, I might need to just get surgery for them at some point. But I do like my boobs where they're at right now. I would like a little bit more upper breast fullness, though, for sure. Big booty's annoying, Pure? Nah, girl, no. See, this is the thing. I don't truly believe people understand quite how much it does mean to me that I have the right curves. Why? I have very... Oh, girl. That was so early. Oh my gosh, she's dropping so many pallets. Interesting. Alright, see, the extra heals are honestly just wild to me. They feel so unfair. They feel so unfair, to be totally honest. Like, just a full, oh, we reverse all of the damage put out is such an anti-play mechanic. Yeah. Christ. Yeah. Mm-hmm. They've already gotten 2. Thank God. Oh my God, 2nd gen probably, right? Such a long chase. Such a long chase. Then we're gonna do this. Okay. Why? 2 gens, 2 hook. We just went from 1 hook to 2 hooks. Why? Okay. Interesting use of our pallets. Okay. They unhooked her. Which is honestly what I was hoping for. Oh, they actually saboed it? Wild. Okay. Chris gives you G-cups. Please do. Please do. Okay, I'll take you. Thank you. I will say, altruism very low on this team. Good sabo. Unfortunately, I had another hook very close. I'll take that. Looks like breakdown. Oh, what? The skill? Do we want her? That's fine. We got the poison. Hi. I will take that. I do hear another gen cranking right now. Ugh, that was I was worried. I was very worried on that one. I see them healing over there. Are they healing? Okay. Okay. Now, did we WP out? We did. Okay. I want her, right? I mean, that's 4 hooks on the same 2... Oop! On the same 2 survivors. Not the best start for me, if I'm being totally honest. And these hook spreads are atrocious. It's just auto-sab. So they're far away. It's such a bad spread. This is such a bad spread for gens. Like, that's the one that they gotta get. Oh, camera up. Fuck. I'm definitely not getting that. Okay. We kick this, obviously. We are undetectable right now. They did unhook. My guess is they get the one way over to the left. And unfortunately, that does remove my poison. Okay, that's a dead. Alright. I mean, I will take it. I don't love it. But I will take it. She went for the closer one. Did not get it. Unfortunately, did not get it for her. I mean, that's the thing, though. If you're going to keep hooking out the same one every time, I'm just going to stop going for it. Right? Like, there's very, very little reason for me to do more. Oh, hi. Oh, very lucky. I'll take it. Probably gives him last gen, though. Hmm. Did she wiggle? Got it. Just barely. Just barely. Oh. So I'm guessing they're on the far one. Hi. Agreed. Hi. Okay. Where is the last one? Where's the sable? She is going for that. Okay. Good to know. I mean, this is slowly spinning out of control for them, which is nice. She died on hook? She AFK'd on hook? Why? Oh, hi. Okay. Are you running for her? Hmm. Do you have a pallet or no? Okay, you do not have a pallet. Jane Romero bot is on hook. And your Sable is on death hook. So depending on where she oh no, she's okay. Well, do we take the bot out or do we take the Sable? Because I feel like we have to take the Sable out. Hey there, girl. I don't know if she's got anything left over here. That's one. We have Game of Foot, which gives us extra speed. Because we are chasing... Oh, the greed. Oh. Let's get our kick. Cool. Good escape. Oh. No. No, Jane Romero bot. No. Come here. No. You're not going up. No. No. I literally see you up top hiding. Okay. Hi. Don't save the bot. She's going to save the bot. Little mind gaming. And that's going to be a dead. Why are you saving the bot? That ain't it. The bot ain't worth the death. Like, you guys have been sitting on this. Oh god, did not mean to M1 that. They're going for it, aren't they? They're rushing up. They're rushing up. I'll take it. Okay. I will take that. Sorry there, Sable. That was a good start. That was a good start. They did start well. GG's. That was a good start. That was a really good match, though. They definitely had a very good concerted effort focusing in the beginning. I will say my biggest thing that I've noticed with Skull Merchant is her ability to clean house in the final two. She's kind of wild. Like, she's honestly, like, genuinely goated. What up, Arius? How's it going? Alright, I can get back to chat. I'm sorry, guys. That was a hell of a fucking match, though. I will take that. That was a hell of a match. GG's. Yeah, I will take that. No, more game? I mean, I do want to read chat. I want to see what I missed, at least. But yeah, no, that was, See, this is the thing. I don't understand how people are, like, out here saying Skull Merchant is so low tier. Because I'm genuinely confused where people get that opinion. She's got a really good map lockdown. She's got the ability to kind of trace any survivor's location if you play the cards right. They just can't... They can't significantly run from you. If all of your turrets are down, they can't significantly run from you. Either one way or another. It's either the fact that you're shoving them into the path, which hopefully you are able to kind of drive them towards some of your things, because they can crouch under them. They can find ways to kind of circumvent getting spotted. But if they're running from the killer and you're able to push them into it, very oftentimes they're not going to be able to dodge it properly. They're not going to be able to, like, give up the run, which is exactly what you want. That free damage that you get from applying the claw trap really does give you so much control over their entire pacing, because it's just a matter of, like, attrition, really. And also on top of it, having the poisons that slow them down is just absolutely so wildly useful. I genuinely don't I don't think that people are considering Skull Merchant much during this this event. It's definitely about spinning it in your control. People have a general control over things for a while, but you really got to shove them into just that, like, being on the back foot. If they can't reset, which is exactly what happened there, we unfortunately pushed their first player out super early. I had to get on the Ada. They had 2 gens left. I had to get on the Ada to just make sure that we weren't giving them a free win. Did it tunnel out? Yeah, kind of. We got our first kill on 4 hooks, which is unfortunate. Or 5 hooks, but I try not to kill until we have 6. Is this like a game of tag? It kind of is, DeLorean. Yeah. The killer is it. Each survivor has 3 lives. You're able to hook them twice, and on the third hook, they're dead. It's then additionally up to the survivor's role to repair 5 generators, and then open up one of the 2 exit gates to escape from the killer before you're able to get them. So it's essentially a 4-player co-op if you are a survivor, and a 1v4 if you're a killer, which is pretty fun. I like it. It gives me a lot of control over like my pacing. But yeah. Wait, what about wait, hold on. Long skirts are so nice. I have long skirts. I just don't wear them. Like, I've got one cute long skirt that's just kind of like taking up room right now. I don't know. I don't think I can pull off skirts, if I'm being honest. I don't think I've got the body for it. I don't think I can really like, I don't think I can rock a skirt like a lot of other girls can. It's just, it's not really complementative to my body. I work better with shorts. I get it. I'm trying so hard to be rid of the, what, just having big booty? I need TNA and curves like robots and fan. See, no, I don't need to be outrageous. I just need the curves. That's my main thing. Maybe a little bit less than that, but starting with a lot might not be so bad. I just want my hips to kind of pop. I want my hips and my butt to pop. That's about it. I need to be on the tits waiting list first, probably, but I guess no rule about being on both, so see why. See, that's the thing. You gotta wait for me to fill out, though, Shy. Mel can only curse one person at a time. So silly. Listen. I know. It's a bummer. But at the end of the day, I'm sorry. It's my privileges. Mel is unfortunately my mod, so she is out here cursing your girl on the daily, on the down low. Listen, if people are willing to come in here and use their witchy magic to give me my curves, I'm not gonna turn that down. I'm not saying no to that. That just sounds like a win-win for me. Let's give a... We'll give a shot. We'll give a shot to the Nite. The Withered's pretty sick, actually. What is this build? Nowhere to hide. Face the darkness. I don't want hexes. That's only if we get blinded. Do we want undetectable for 60 seconds? Digital blessing of Curvinity. That's literally what I need. I genuinely need that in my life. Let's throw in a surge. And let's throw in... Nowhere to hide, lethal pursuer. That gives me 5. That gives me 7 seconds of vision. Surge is gonna give us some oppression. Thrilling. See, actually, I don't know if lethal pursuer is the one. I'm doing friends. I'm doing friends. DeLorean gets it. Lloyd, I hope you are enjoying our stream tonight. We are usually live all week. I am here usually Monday through Saturday. Listen, I am down. If we're goofing, I'm always happy to have goofs added to our community. We're chill. We take most jokes lightly. Every now and then we get some bad behavior from some random drive-by trolls, so I always have to be a little bit on defense. But I am open to everybody. We are always happy to have people show up. If you don't want to keep showing up, feel free to drop us a follow, just so you get notified when we're live. Or maybe tonight is your one night here, in which case we also appreciate having you stop by. I always love getting to meet new people. I have shooters in the lurk. What if they say no? Maybe, who knows? I can't promise. I can't say anything for certain. Where are we? I'm so confused. Hello? Shane. Where the fuck did she crawl to? How did she get back up? Wow. Okay. Come here. Y'all need to stop crawling away from me. Thank you. Okay, so they're on that one. Does weed smell like really, really good to anyone else? Like, it's supposed to be a stink smell, but it always smells so nice to me. Shy, I would say that, like, kind of, yes. Kind of, yes. Hey, I missed where you went. I'm gonna leave him exploring. I'm taking her to this basement that's literally right here. Boop. All right, 2 hooks, 1 or 2 oh. Where are we? Friend Cillian, I see you over there. Hey. Oh, he didn't even get the chance to repair it fully. Come here, bud. No, so I would say that weed is one of those smells that it's like an acquired scent. They're on that gen right there. It's one of those things that, like, if you know it, and it's definitely worth... Where are we? Oh, hi. Oh, the double tap is crazy useful. Oh my god, the double tap is so useful. I fucking love this character for the double tap. The fact that you can, like, do what I just did and essentially ignore their speed boost is wild. I saw you over there. They're going for the unhook. I wouldn't say it's supposed to be a stink smell. It can definitely... Well, it depends, right? Like, Diesel's way worse than, like, a lot of other things. Oh, is he just dying on hook right now? Okay. I'm gonna let her go. They're hopefully getting that guy off. Yeah, they did. They did. Okay. Oh, Shane. Oh, everybody's here. Hey, girl. Unfortunate, but listen. I gotta do what I gotta do. I am killer. Hear me. I do have to say, the oppression from Thrilling Tremors is unreal. It is one of those things that, like, I genuinely didn't expect it to be as rough as it is. And Surge has not been helping anybody out in the slightest. Surge has been straight up ruining these survivors' lives. The fact that we are just continuously breaking gens on them. They're at 5 gens, 2 people alive. At this point, this game is sold. This game is so sold. Have you eaten fenugreek that gets that aroma? I have not. I don't think I've ever had fenugreek. Yeah, so, like, the thing is there's definitely, like, different levels of stank. Some of it smells very earthy, for example. Some of it smells very... Oh. I didn't get to pick her up, though? Okay. Interesting. Sure, come here. Yeah, the compliments from Surge and Thrilling Tremors is really just like a shove them off any sort of progress that they keep making, and then watch. Boop. Now, where are we, Michaela? Oh, is she in a... Oh, wow. Is she in a locker? I mean, there's really only one way to find out. It'd be so great if we accidentally lucked into it. No, I didn't. Oh my god, chat, I dozed off. Have a good one, Kuro. Thanks for being here as long as you did. I mean, it is 3:30. I might wrap up after this game. So you will not be missing too much. God, I feel like we bullied these survivors really hard, honestly. Nite is just one of those characters that can be incredibly aggressively oppressive. Wow, just let her die on hook. All right. I mean, she might get hatch. We'll see. Nope. All right. Now we just gotta patrol. Sure. I'll have them come back and forth. We'll see. I don't know how this is gonna go. Really gonna depend. Really gonna depend. Really gonna depend. We're gonna have the patrols. We're gonna see. It's up to her to try to go through. No, it is very unfortunate for her. Because both of these are well within my line of sight pretty quickly. She either dies in a locker or dies... Oh, yeah, she dies. Literally, she's just not giving me... I don't care about Mori. I wonder if she realizes I don't care about Mori. Hey, girl, hey. Thank you for giving me Mori. Thanks for giving me Mori. All right. Sure. I'll take my Mori. Did she just run to me to give me Mori? I don't even know what we did. Wow, we did not even get good points on that. Yeah, I guess we just bullied. I feel bad. I feel like we bullied. Ugh. Kind of rough. Kind of rough. I mean, we were running the Screech Cobbler, which is literally 2 years old now. So Cheryl definitely knew more. But I mean, listen, sometimes the games are just rough. And Nite is a very strange character to have to play against if you lose. If you lose momentum, there's a very high probability you're not going to gain it back. Just because the fact that you're able to put 2 killers on the map, as soon as I get that first kill off the map, it becomes a 3v2 instead of a 2v4. Kind of a no-brainer at that point. The killer already gets enough built into their kit that you really, with Nite, you've really kind of got to get it in the beginning, or you lose everything. Boop. Cool, cool, cool. Awesome. Chat, I mean, I could play this until 7 a.m. if I really wanted to, but I'm not going to do that for anybody's. I'm not gonna do that to anybody. That's such a bitch. That's such a hard one. We'll work on it. We'll get it, but I think it'll be easy. All right, so Singularity needs one more prestige. Houndmaster will need prestige. Dredge will need prestige. Deathslinger will need prestige. Plague and Oni. And then we're done. I'm not buying the Carousel for 9k. And I'm not buying it for 45 because I'm not going to have the Eerie. Yeah, I mean, we're pretty much at that... Oh, God. We're pretty much at that point now where I've got a handful of things we need to fill out. And then I've got every killer locked in. Which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. I do wish that the bonus pages gave, like, Eerie every, like, 5 or 10. I get why they don't. People would just milk the fuck out of free currency, but either way, I do wish it would. All right, chat. It is getting late. It is 3:30. Oh my gosh, wait, is it Saturday? It's Saturday, chat. You guys know what that means. It means that I do not need to stream tomorrow. I probably won't. Probably. I'm probably going to take the day off. Just chill. Have a nice Sunday to myself. Go do some stuff. It means we take off 1 day a week, DeLorean. I take off Sunday evenings, and I return on Mondays. And I do it every week. Sometimes I do bonus streams in the middle of the day. And we'll go live, and we'll chill with chat. Because I'm bored. But, no, I think tomorrow I'm going to lock in. Go do some stuff for me. Have a good time. Sleep in. And we are rapidly approaching our next 12 hour. We will have that at some point, either this month or next. So when we do that, we will do another big session. We'll get some games in, try to have some guests, do the stuff. Night chat. No, I definitely didn't close my eyes and miss stream bits. All good, Mel. That's why we upload them, right? We better have a 12 hour soon. I'm not the one that controls those things. We'll see. We'll have to see. Have a good one, D. Chat, thank you all so much for being a part of my life and just showing up here. I know we started late tonight. Only 3 hours, 20 minutes. Quick stream in comparison, especially when I go live on at 10:30 sometimes. Definitely a little bit shorter, but God, what a whole ass day and night it was. Crazy, crazy, crazy. God, if it didn't happen to me, I wouldn't have fucking believed most of that story, but lessons to carry with us. Nothing else. I may be clockable. I may be easily identifiable as trans in public, but this does tell me that hopefully I won't have the worst time in Thailand making friends. We'll see. I won't even lie, this event kind of terrified me to go back out in public. Like, any place that isn't like exclusively queer, I feel like if I'm around the straights, it's just gonna go like this again. If I'm around one of the drunk straights, there's gonna be this inevitable person that thinks they're doing the right thing and just stresses me the fuck out. I don't know. It definitely wasn't a good experience as my first experience being trans in public in like a bar. Definitely was not my best experience. Definitely wasn't the best way to like teach me that it's gonna be good again in the future. She was super nice. She meant well. Terrified me. Overstimmed me. Overwhelmed me. And instilled a deep-rooted fear that everywhere I go, I will always be outed. So I might just stay locked up in my room for another 6 to 8 months and see if I transition well enough to pass in 2027. Might spend the first 6 to 8 months over in Thailand just hiding away from everybody and pretending like I don't exist. But we'll see. So up here, what's up, Squoodle? We got 20 seconds. What's up? Survivor when? Next week probably, D. Go to gay bars. I gonna need you to not do that. Nah, I think I'm gonna. But there's not enough gay bars nearby. There's literally like one in Jersey, and I can't get people to go with me, and I don't want to go to places alone, and I don't have any queer friends. So I'm probably gonna hide away from public and socialize with chat. But thank you guys so much for being here. Drink your water, do your squats, be excellent to each other. And hopefully we will see you guys for our stream on Monday.
Oh, and in case I don't see you.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Bye.